Hello friends, welcome to the garden. Want to give you an update on the progress. So here it is, the garden. Got mustards growing, flowers, mustard greens. Oliver, are you eating mustard greens or are you eating the soil? He really likes putting soil in his mouth, but moderation. Hi. So, yeah, so here's mustard greens and kales, and then here more mustard greens, chamomile, and bok choy. And we started this garden 5 weeks ago. It's really impressive that it's grown so much. Most of it was sown direct. We direct seeded this whole area, and it's mostly flowers. And then these beds we transplanted. We started them in our boxes and then transplanted them when they were about 3 or 4 inches tall. And then we created this tiny hoop house and used this fabric so that they would be protected from the elements, especially being little tiny babies. And speaking of which, let me pick up my baby. He's eating lots of soil. So now they can be exposed. Now they're big enough, and we're harvesting a lot. It's amazing. But that really helped keep deer and bunnies away and whatnot. We've seen a few gophers, and no big deal. Gophers actually do a lot of good work. They aerate the soil, but all in balance. So bless you. We expect to lose some to critters, but we've been doing really good, actually. I'm surprised. And over there is the potato garden. So this was actually done 3 weeks ago, where Eric also just gently tilled this area, and we planted about 7 different types of potatoes and yams. And so we're going to be feasting on potatoes and sharing with our friends and community. And this whole area 5 weeks ago was just a field, with wild grasses, and that's it. So I will share some pictures of the before and now, so you can see. And I think part of the success of a garden is obviously the soil quality. There is some clay here, but for the most part the soil was really good. And we did mulch. We added some mulch, and good water is important. We are on well. We have a well here, and the water's pretty good. And then obviously, the elements, the wind condition, and heat, all that, plays such an important part. So we've been, we're really blessed here in Southern California. The weather is very gentle, I'd say. So the garden has been thriving. And I also feel that a really important component of a successful garden is the intention. I believe in the garden devas, in the nature spirits, and every flower and every herb and every plant and every root and every mushroom, everything has its protector, its representative, if you will. And so I give thanks to each and every one of them when I plant them, when I come through, and my attitude is one of appreciation and gratitude. And so I feel that is truly sensed by the garden. The plants are incredibly intelligent and sensitive, and so our prayers and intentions definitely translate. That is Eric's grandfather's rock, on top of that rock. And so we honor his presence, and he is no longer with us, but he not only loved collecting rocks, as does Eric, but also grew food and flowers so that he can gift them to the ladies. So, really sweet gentleman, really proud of his gardens. So, as we are now proud of our garden, and it's really ours. When I say ours, I mean ours in collaboration with nature, with the nature spirits, and um, the benevolent nature, the generosity and the abundance, and it's such a gift. And so when you approach things with that reverence and with that respect, you'll learn a lot. Even when you fail, you learn, and so that's part of it. It's just playing and learning not to take ourselves too seriously. And there's some bees over here, and I'm really excited to collaborate with the bees. So I will be, I don't like the word beekeeping, but yeah, playing with bees, dancing with bees. I will be bee loving and sharing space with them in a more conscious way. So look forward to that. I'll share more on that as I go through my process. But thank you for joining me in the garden. It's really an honor to share how we've been doing this, and I love hearing your questions, your comments, your feedback. I will soon post a video with Eric where we will give you more practical tips and ideas for your garden. So please leave me your questions so that we can address them. And yeah, happy gardening. Much love.